Welcome to C News Now.
Have you ever seen a love story where silence speaks louder than words? A man tall as a winter night, looking down with quiet intensity. A woman fragile yet unyielding, looking up with eyes sharp as starlight. This is not the sweetness of first love. It is the poetry of grown-up romance. Today we dive into the world of Liu Yuning and Wang Ziwen in Among the Roses, a story that has already set the romance of grown-ups. When Liu Yuning meets Wang Ziwen in Among the Roses. Imagine this. A man standing tall at 189 centimeters, with a gaze that feels like winter midnight, steady, distant, and cool. Beside him, a woman, barely 159 centimeters, light as a feather yet sharp as a blade. Her presence like spring water hidden in stone crevices, quiet on the surface, turbulent within. He bends down ever so slightly. She looks up unflinching. No words are spoken, and yet, electricity runs wild in the silence. This is the first image that has set the internet aflame. A drama that changed its name but not its core. The story of this drama began years earlier. In June 2023, Tencent unveiled the first concept poster under a different title, Love as Thin as Cicada's Wings. Later, it was renamed The One I Love the Most. Finally, in March 2025, it emerged again, reborn as Among the Roses. The name changes suggest a creative team restless in pursuit of perfection, polishing a gem until it gleams. But at its core, the story remains a battle of hearts and a meeting of souls. A woman who has armored herself with calm detachment, and a man who hides warmth beneath the frost of distance. More than pretty faces, Wang Ziwen is no stranger to characters who walk the fine line between fragility and strength. With her sharp eyes and slender frame, she carries the aura of an urban sprite, fragile but untouchable. Liu Yuning, on the other hand, has traveled a fascinating path. Once a singer draped in the label of internet idol, he has slowly stripped away the glitter to reveal an actor capable of depth, restraint, and silent power. Together, they bring something unusual to the screen. Not youthful recklessness, but the weight of experience. At 33 and 36, their faces are no longer canvases of innocence. The allure of adult romance. So what is adult romance? It is not the fluttering heartbeat of high school crushes. It is not the sweet clichés of tripping into each other's arms or staring across a crowded cafe. Adult romance is subtler. It is quieter. It is about respect, vulnerability, and the courage to open up after years of learning how to close down. For audiences today who have the danger of falling into old traps. But let's be honest. For every breathtaking romance drama, there are dozens that collapse under the weight of tired formulas. If Among the Roses resorts to the old tropes, he catches her when she falls, they stare into each other's eyes under the rain. Cue the swelling soundtrack. Then the height gap will remain a shallow symbol. However, if the story dares to dive deeper, if it shows how their differences, physical, emotional, psychological, become a bridge rather than a wall. Love after 30. For a long time there was an unspoken rule in Asian dramas. Romance was for the young. 30 was too old, especially for women. But audiences have changed. Look at the recent successes of Nothing But 30 or Delicious Romance. Viewers crave authenticity, not innocence. They want to see love that survives deadlines, heartbreaks, and lonely nights. In this light, Liu Yuning and Wang. When silence speaks louder than words. One netizen joked. When Wang Ziwen holds a notebook in her hands, Liu Yuning has to look down just to see it. Outsiders see height difference, but maybe the real difference is how soon they'll walk into each other's hearts. A joke, yes, but also a truth. The magic of this drama may lie not in dramatic declarations, but in the silence between them. A step closer. Pause too long. A shoulder brushed in passing. In a world of exaggerated romance, Among the Roses might just remind us that love is not about grand gestures. It's about the subtle courage of showing. Final thoughts. Among the Roses has not yet aired, but the storm of anticipation has already risen. Perhaps it will be just another drama carried by pretty faces and clever marketing. Or perhaps it will be the rare one that captures what it means to love as an adult. Flawed, hesitant, but still achingly beautiful. For now we wait. For that first scene where he bends down and she looks up. For that first moment where silence speaks louder than words. And maybe, just maybe, for that one heartbeat where we In the end, love is not about height or age or even destiny. It's about two people daring to meet halfway, one bending down, the other looking up, until their hearts finally align. Among the Roses may just be another drama. Or it could be the rare story that shows us what it means to love as adults. Flawed, tender, and deeply human. So, will you wait with me for that first moment when their eyes finally meet? If this journey moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because the story is just beginning.